All right, guys, welcome back to another market update video. In this video, we will talk about Nifty, Bank Nifty, and the different sectors in the market. Um, before we start, just make sure that you like, share, and subscribe because it really helps with the uh, channel growth. All right, so I'll also try to state some key points in Hindi. So for the people who do not understand English that well, I'll make sure to discuss some points in Hindi as well. All right. So let's start with Bank Nifty. All right. So Bank Nifty, if you see, this is Bank Nifty index futures. All right. So Bank Nifty, if you see, a key level in Bank Nifty is this area of demand. All right. This area of demand is a very well established support. So around the price point of 43,150. All right. So 43,150, we have a very strong area of demand, right? Which is actually my reference point for the index now. What I was expecting. So, all right. So, what did I say? So, what I was expecting is we would probably get some dip into the previous base and then we would start going back up. All right. But obviously, it's very strong. So, it has started to go up here itself. So, ये area, the area of 43,150, it's a very strong support. All right. So, we'll wait for it to get broken before we start taking any shots. All right. So take cognizance of this level, 43,150. On the other hand, if you see Nifty, which is the demand zone, which made the last high. So this demand zone right here, this made the last high, which was here. All right. So this one led to the up move here. All right. So I'm going very slowly for people who don't understand English that well. Just make sure you turn on the subtitles and try to follow. If you have any doubts, you feel free to ask in the comments. I'll reply uh, in Hindi as well. So, so we went up from this demand zone. We came back down here, and if you see, there is a very clear difference between Bank Nifty and Nifty. So Bank Nifty is trying to break out here, although it's very far from the 50 EMA. So this is the 50 EMA right here. All right, this is the 50 moving average, 50 daily moving average actually, which is my key indicator. If you guys have been following me, you will already know about this. So, so this is the level which I'm talking about, 43,150. All right, and the 50 DMA is somewhere around 41,715. So you see, 50 DMA is somewhere around 41,715. All right, and so currently um, we are about 1500 points, 1400 points far from the 50 DMA. All right, even more, because right now we are at so we are around 2000 points away, right? Because right now we are at 43,700. So Bank Nifty is very extended. Obviously, this can continue to go on, but it won't go on forever. All right, it has to come to an end sometime or the other. So what we can do till then, we can only follow our levels. All right, so right now this is the primary demand zone for me in Bank Nifty. You see, every time there's a bullish candle here, it has given good opportunities. There was also a very nice long in the morning itself. Why? Because you see there's a huge volume spike here as well. All right. So after looking at this candle right here, this big red candle with this much volume, I was thinking about looking for shorts, but again, that got negated in the morning itself when this happened. All right. So pretty clear where Bank Nifty is headed right now. Very strong in the market. I've given you the levels as well. So please keep a note on these levels. So people who already understand demand supply zones, obviously you know more about structure than newer people. But for people who are watching for the first time, try to find areas where above which a range is being formed. So suppose If I am looking at this demand zone, I can see that at this demand zone, a range is being formed on this demand zone. All right. So this is a very, very crucial demand zone for me. If it breaks, I expect big selling to come in. All right. Same here. If you see this demand zone, there's an entire range is being built up at this demand. So this again is a very, very important demand zone for my uh, analysis. All right. So this is how I find levels. You want to see at which supply or demand is a range being built. So here, if you see around this area of demand, there's one rejection, two rejections, three rejections. So when this starts to go, then I'm expecting a good continuation move. All right. So I'm looking at zones above or below which a range is being built. So below this supply, you see one test, second test. So this is a range is being built here, right? Any demand zone or supply zone in between does not matter. So this zone, this demand, this supply, all these do not matter. I'm looking at the zone where my range is being built. All right, and then I'm trying to take a trade there. I'll also show you. Let's take an intraday example as well. So let's see this chart for 5 minutes. So if you see, this is the zone where this range was built, and then there was a selling which came in. All right, so when it goes up into the zone for the first time, you can then look for shorts if it sets up, obviously. So you want to see zones around which ranges are being built. So if you see again this level, this is the zone where it rejects and starts building a range. Obviously, I would have wanted a few more tests, but again, I think you get the point. All right. So you see, if you just reduce the entire chart to to areas where the ranges are being built, you will see it's very clear, right? So let's take an example. Let's take this example right here. So if you see this demand zone, this is where this entire range is being built. So if this starts to break, and if it has tested the supplies as well, if this starts to break, I'm expecting a big drop till the next range low. All right, this thing I also discussed with you guys in the base video. So getting back to Nifty, Nifty, if you see, where is my demand zone, which led to the last move? I told you this one is the demand zone. Nifty futures, this one is the demand zone. All right. So Nifty futures, see, this is the demand zone. This is where it's holding up. All right. This is where it's holding up. This area of demand. And where is the supply area? Which supply is holding up? This entire area is my supply. So now you get clear ranges for Nifty to trade. All right. You can look for buys around the lows until and unless it starts to break down, or you can look for longs if it starts to break out. One interesting index is the Nifty small cap index. All right. This was so I was expecting a fall after this level was broken. So let me discuss the levels for Nifty as well. Nifty, my demand zone is at the level of let's say, yeah. So my demand is around the level 18650 on the Nifty futures chart. All right. So 18650 is my demand on Nifty futures, and my supply is around this level is around 18850. 18850. All right. So this is my current range for Nifty for any trades which I am looking for, any big moves. All right. Um, right now, looking at Banknifty and looking at this candle right here, this huge volume candle, I think we might head up to this supply now. All right. So we might try to push on the upside. But obviously, if you want to take longs, then this is your index. Nifty is not the index for taking longs. All right. So let's look at the small cap index as well. This is the small cap 100 index. So if you see it, now where is the demand? Again, same exercise here as well. The demand zone is right here. All right. How will I know? I'll just go to the 1 hour chart and I'll see where is my 50 EMA and where is the range getting formed. Supply is also tested here. So supply is around the level. Supply is the highest point. Basically, you don't have to know the level, and demand is around 10,000. All right, 10,000, 10K levels is my demand. All right, so supply is tested here, and now we are trying to break out here. If you see, it's not rejecting anymore. So this is also a good sign. So in the coming days, I think we might head up a bit. Bank Nifty might lead the market with some sort of climatic candles, and then we can look for some sell off back into this area of demand. This might play out something like this maybe. You see, this stuff happens whenever we are very far from the EMA. All right. So all right. So hopefully the market view is clear with everyone. If you have any doubts, if you did not understand any part, just ask me in the comments and make sure that you like the video. All right. So this is all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.